This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
All right, it's 9 o'clock and we begin with breaking news this morning. 5 people are injured and 3 of them are hospitalized after an early morning shooting in downtown West. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. This just into our newsroom in the last 30 minutes. It happened around 2:30 this morning at the corner of 19th and Washington. Police say the 3 victims in the hospital are in stable condition and the other 2 refused treatment. No word yet on any suspects or arrests. Right now, our newsroom is working to learn more information, and we'll update you throughout the day on air and online.
But for now, we're going to get over to Tracy Henson with your morning forecast. Tracy, how's it looking out there?
Alrighty, it is improving. You know, we had dense fog this morning, mostly for my spots along the Missouri River. That has pretty much all improved for us this morning. So that dense fog has lifted. We could see some of that again tonight. Now, as far as temperatures go, we are in for a very nice day today. It is 76 and it feels like 76. That's the key because our humidity is in check today at 62%. Winds are out of the west at just 3 miles per hour. Now through the rest of the day today, if you are heading out to enjoy the lake or a pool, one of our community pools, enjoy it today. I think tomorrow might be just a little bit on the chilly side for some of us. The kids will be fine, but some of us will think it's a little chilly. Tomorrow I have temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. Today though, perfect pool weather as we make it into the mid to upper 80s with plenty of sunshine. So be sure you bring your SPF out there. You are going to need it as there will be not much in the way of shade today. All right, for tonight, a little bit of patchy fog, 61 degrees.
All right, thanks so much, Tracy. Another developing story we're following this morning. 1 woman is injured and a man is in police custody.
It started as a domestic disturbance Friday afternoon. Around 1 p.m., police responded to MLK Drive and Taylor Avenue for reports of a man forcing a woman into a car. Officers say the driver sped off, crashed into a fence, and tried to flee on foot. The woman was found with visible injuries, and the man faces multiple charges, including kidnapping. And 3 officers were also injured in the incident, but they're expected to be okay. This is a developing story, and we'll update you as soon as we know more. And this morning, local law enforcement is encouraging everyone celebrating the holiday weekend to plan a safe ride home. Just 2 days ago, a crash in St. Louis County left a young mother dead.
That's a heartbreaking story, and police actually arrested the driver on suspicion of driving while intoxicated. Our Amy Krall met up with a local nonprofit that's working to end drunk driving.
The crash happened around 2 a.m. Friday on westbound I-70 near Jennings Station Road. Latricia Robinson was on her way to work at the Coca-Cola plant in St. Charles County. Not long after, Latricia's aunt Rose Robinson had her world turned upside down.
iPhones have this new things where they send out a SOS. I got them call. She's been in an accident, and it shares your exact location. Try to call her, no answer.
Missouri State Highway Patrol says a woman was driving the wrong way when her Chevrolet crashed into the driver's side of Latricia's car. The 32-year-old died at the scene. Investigators say the other driver, a 27-year-old woman from Madison, Illinois, suffered serious injuries and was arrested for DWI but hasn't been charged.
I want to prosecute it to the fullest for taking my baby's life.
Latricia had a 12-year-old son and 2 daughters, ages 15 and 8. National Ambassador for Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Sheila Lockwood, lost her son 6 years ago. This McHenry, Illinois single mom hugged her 23-year-old son, Austin, on June 8, 2018, telling him she loved him and to be safe, like so many mothers do, while helping a friend clean up a Wisconsin cabin.
The next thing I know, June 10th, on Sunday morning, 2 police officers came to my house at about 5 a.m. to tell me that Austin wasn't coming home. He had been killed by a drunk driver Sunday morning around 1 a.m.
MSHP said last Labor Day weekend, 1 person was killed or injured on the roads every 9.5 minutes statewide.
It's a horrible reality. Give yourself some grace and just take 1 day at a time. That's all you can do.
Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
Missouri Highway Patrol says a total of 12 drivers have already been arrested for DWI in the St. Louis area this weekend. Their message for those hitting the road this holiday: don't become a statistic.
Well, new details this morning as the police continue to investigate a deadly shooting in Bellefonte Neighbors. It happened around 2:40. Here's a map for you. In the morning on Orient Drive, police say 3 people, at least 2 of them were juveniles, were checking parked cars when a man pointed a gun at them. The 3 ran back to their own car when the gunman opened fire. The driver, a male in his late teens, was killed. Investigators say Michael Toden admitted to the shooting. He faces multiple charges this morning, including first-degree murder.
Well, this morning, the Osage Beach Police Department is mourning the loss of one of its officers. Officer Felicia Carson, there's her picture on your screen now. She died during a Friday night police pursuit in rural Camden County. Highway Patrol says her car began to skid before crashing into a tree and catching fire. The speeding driver also crashed and was arrested. Prosecutors say a new state law that took effect just this week may play a big part in this case.
Valentine's Law specifically talks about fleeing from law enforcement and the potential consequences to a suspect who is charged. He or she becomes a defendant, and that can be up to the A felony, which is 10 to 30 years or life in prison, potentially.
Carson worked for the department for a little over a year. She leaves behind a husband and 6 kids. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says this investigation is still ongoing.
In developing this morning, organizers for the Midwest Wing Fest are cleaning up after they had to shut down early last night. Fairview Heights police say several juveniles showed up unaccompanied and hopped the fence when they were denied entry. Officers say they arrested 2 people for fighting and pepper sprayed several others for non-compliance. No one else was injured in that incident. Coming up, some art in the park that you won't want to miss. What you can find at the Queenie Park Art Fair in just a couple of hours.
Plus, say it with me, Travis. Opa!
Opa!
After the break, what you can find at today's St. Nicholas Creek Festival.
Oh, you guys are too much fun. All right, mid to upper 80s today. Really ideal weather for that Greek festival. So glad not facing any storms today or tomorrow.